Welcome back to Market Pros, and let's jump right into it. Okay, so here we have Atlas on FTX on the 1 hour. Okay, so your RSI, we tried to get out of the bearish control zone, but couldn't really seem to get it. We kind of front ran the signal line. We could still come up to the signal line and the top of the bearish control zone. High level of resistance there, especially since the signal line's right by it. It looks like we are creating some sort of W pattern though. So that might lead us above these moving averages if we can follow through. Now your MACD though, pretty fresh cross to the downside of the zero line, but your negative momentum is decreasing. So that's kind of gives us some hope right there. As long as your RSI can get out of the bearish control zone and we cross back above the zero line, that'll look good. Now, your vol is decreasing as the price action kind of went up. So that means it could just be a corrective move, but we are traveling in a range. So now we're back into the lower zone. Not much volatility through this area. But that means when we break this range, either to the upside or the downside, the vol is going to pick up. So your 200 does line up with the top of this range, high level of resistance, and it's a high level of resistance on the VPVR. So extra high level of resistance on the top of this range. Your 21 did just cross your 50, but they're pretty converged right now along with your 100. So whichever way these break out and fan out is going to dictate whether we break to the top of the range or to the bottom of the range. Right now we're closer to the bottom and we're getting some bearish signals right now. So definitely watch this bottom area. If we do break, next level I'd be looking at would be 0.0237. If we can break the top of the range, I would expect us to come to this blue line at 0.0265. And I would not really be bullish again until we can break that last high at 0.0268. Yeah, I mean, short update on Atlas. I mean, we're basically going in a range right now. It all depends on which way we break. So those are my thoughts for Atlas. Let's move on to Polis. All right, so here we got Polis on the 1 hour on FTX. Okay, so RSI has been trending down, I mean, consistently as we have went sideways. I mean, we're out of the bullish control zone, coming down to the bearish control zone. We're under the signal line. MACD has pretty fresh cross to the downside. Your negative momentum is still decreasing. Vol seems to be heading up. Now, what I think is going to happen here, because this looks like a BART. Now, your moving averages do have positive slopes here, but it wouldn't take much for them to curl back down. Your 21 did just cross your 200, but it could just get rejected. If we go down, if we break this 50, it's going to confirm that this is a BART. And then my guess is that we would come all the way back down to 149. And that's going to curve these moving averages back down. And then if they fan out, that's not going to look good. I would expect us to break this last low then at 146. So yeah, validation to the upside would be to break the top of this range and follow through with it on a 4-hour closure to this blue line above 161. So that's when I become bullish again, and it would invalidate this BART. But honestly, I'm leaning a little more bearish than I am bullish right now, especially with these variables on the indicators. So yeah, I mean, there's your validation levels. So watch your levels, stay nimble with Polis right now, because if this does BART down, it's going to go, it's going to go back down to 149 in my opinion. And if we can break this blue line, I would expect us to come all the way up to 171. So yeah, those are my thoughts for Polis. If you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel. Continue to get more content like this. Every day we upload analysis videos on various coins. Every Saturday we upload interviews on your favorite YouTubers, top crypto professionals, and market experts. Everyone have a great morning, great afternoon, great evening, and I will see you in the next one.